Good morning, happy Monday. Today is a fast day, and it's a fast day for real. I am probably going to have a fat fast today though, so I'll probably go get some coffee with some whipping cream. We just left the Airbnb and we're on our way back to Denver because Kaden has to work today and I also have to work today. And so last night didn't end up the way that we thought it was going to. We had bought pizzas at Walmart, and the reason why we didn't get a big pizza to share with us is because we were looking for something higher quality. We didn't want just plain DiGiorno's pizza, and we found little individual sized ones, and they were just so pitiful looking. When I pulled them out of the packaging, I was like, wow, this is 400 calories and this is my dinner, when I had barely had, I just had the lunch at that place was the Elk Chili Melt, and that's all I had to eat. And I was like, this is not enough. And Kaden was like, oh, you just eat them, it's fine, you just eat them. And I was like, no, we're not going to do that. So we ended up going to get burgers, and we had to drive quite a bit of ways. I'm not going to talk about that because it's kind of embarrassing how far we had to drive. But we went and got burgers, and they were really good, and I really enjoyed that. And I tried to make the pizzas, and basically it was a fail. I ate one bite, and we shared a bit of popcorn, but I didn't really have that much because I was pretty full by the time I actually got to eating that. So looking forward to fasting today. This morning I weighed 150.2 pounds, which is a 1.2 pound increase from yesterday, and I am up 3.4 pounds overall from my 3 days of eating, and that's from my lowest weight. So I'm feeling really good because I'm just barely 150 pounds even though I've been eating for 3 days. So that's exciting. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and enjoy the drive since I've got a long day ahead of me, and I will talk to you guys later. Well, that didn't really go as planned. Bet you guys didn't expect to see me back here. Yeah, so we actually got about 45 minutes away to this town with a gas station, literally the closest gas station that we could find. And then I realized that I left my ring, my engagement ring, and my grandmother's ring, which was passed down to me. So I had taken them off when I went to sleep, and I put them on the nightstand next to my phone, and I was thinking that that would help me remember, and of course I didn't remember. And I even went back into that room to check. So we had to come back. Kaden missed his shift because of it, and we're not gonna be able to get back to Denver in enough time for me to justify working today. So I'm gonna push my week back. I'm gonna work Tuesday to Thursday this week. Really love having the flexibility of being able to do that, but it sucks that we had to come back out here. We're gonna stay a little bit longer though. The owner told us that we could stay, and thought we were gonna stay longer because normally Kaden has Mondays off, so I was gonna, we were gonna kind of make a little weekend out of it, and that just ended up happening, and now it is. So we're here, gonna relax for a little bit. Because of that, I don't think I'm actually gonna end up fat fasting at all because I don't have that to fast with. So it's going to turn out to be a regular fast day, which I feel good about. I haven't done that in a while, so it'll be good to get back into that. And yeah, I will check in with y'all later. Hey y'all, so it's almost 8 o'clock here, and I actually ended up deciding to fat fast today. Kaden went out to go get us some stuff from Best Buy, and there's a Starbucks right there, and he was so sweet and called me and asked me if I wanted some coffee. And unfortunately, the order that I gave him, somehow they ended up screwing it up, so I ended up having to go back out. So I normally get a grande iced coffee with extra heavy whipping cream. So I went back and took it back, and they fixed it, but then they messed it up again. They gave me a venti, which I didn't even want more coffee because I didn't want more caffeine. I wanted the extra cream. And they just did it with heavy cream and not with extra heavy cream. But I did end up fasting today, and I'm feeling good. That definitely helped. I have faced quite a bit more hunger today. It's not that bad. It just has been a little more present than normal, which is not that surprising since I've been eating. But I'm feeling good now, and definitely going to make it through my fast. Honestly, my fasting days are kind of a blessing. And it's just time for me to do other things, and even though fasting gives me back time in my life, I still feel like there's not enough time. So I am going to get to editing my video, and yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Today is an eat day, and I'm so happy. Number one, because I get to eat today, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really missed my hummus for my last eat day because we were on the road, and I'm looking forward to that today. I know I eat that a lot. Honestly, I feel like I could eat more. I just love it. This morning I weighed 147.2 pounds, which is a 3-pound drop for my fast day. Now, yesterday I obviously weighed with my other scale. You guys remember I bought that back on my trip to Texas, and I said I was going to return it. Well, that never ended up happening. It was in my trunk. Good thing it was, because I forgot to bring my scale on the trip, and I wouldn't have been able to get an accurate weight. You know, I still think not 100% accurate, since it's really important to weigh in the same place with the same scale to get consistent readings. But that's a 3-pound drop from my fast day. That is only 0.4 pounds away from my pre-3-day eat day weight and my lowest weight. So I'm feeling really good about that, considering I ate whatever I wanted for the last 3 days. Well, minus yesterday, because yesterday was a fast day. And it just reaffirms my belief that alternate day fasting is not about calorie counting. I'm so big on that. I'm so big on not restricting yourself. To me, that's like one of the most important things that I hope to achieve with my channel, is to promote less restriction. I don't believe that restriction is the way, and I'm probably going to be talking about this a lot more frequently because I have let myself do that, and I think it's freed me. I really feel like I'm on the right path, and I hope you guys can see that too. I hope I can inspire you to get away from that restriction mindset. So I'm working today, and I need to go get some food. I'm gonna go on a walk, and I got my new standing desk, which is really exciting. I will check in with y'all later. Hey y'all, it is almost 4 o'clock now, and I'm still working. I have eaten a decent amount today. I wish I'd eaten a little bit healthier though. I forgot about some plans that we had tonight, so I had like planned to have a bowl with brown rice and avocado, and I was gonna put some black beans in there and maybe some broccoli. I was gonna make something like relatively healthy but tasty. I was gonna throw some Chick-fil-A chicken in there because Kaden really wanted to bring me back Chick-fil-A. We're actually gonna be going to Topgolf in about an hour, so I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna be eating there probably. Actually, we might get like an appetizer there, but I think we were actually gonna go to this like diner that was close by. So I'm probably gonna be eating burgers. So I broke my fast this morning about 8 o'clock. And ever since I've been opening myself up for my eating windows and not having them, I've been rethinking how I break my fast and, you know, if I really need to continue to do that. And I think that's the best way to get the most optimal results. You know, maybe, but at the same time, like there's a lot of things that we don't understand about our body. I don't know. I think it probably is a good thing, and I definitely think it was a good thing for me specifically, and for a lot of people who have digestive issues at first when they first start alternate day fasting or going on an extended fast. When you have been going 36 hours without eating, your digestive system shuts down, and sometimes you will have problems when you eat. And I never had anything that bad, but I did have a little bit, as far as just, you know, like I noticed a difference, and breaking my fast a certain way has helped me. By now, I think I could get away with it, and I think I could eat whatever to break my fast, and I think it would be fine. So I don't know, it's something I'm thinking about, but I've already bought a bunch of stuff. Like I had the rice cakes to break my fast, and I have some protein shakes. But anyways, long story short, I broke my fast, waited about 30 minutes, and had some sausage and eggs, which were delicious, and I didn't have anything else at that point. It was actually a pretty small breakfast. A little bit later, I started snacking on some hummus with carrot chips, and these were a lot better. I really liked the carrot chips. I think that's my new favorite thing. I think it tastes better than the broccoli because it's just not quite as jarring with that texture, and it's got a nice crunch, and I liked that they weren't as sweet because the baby carrots were really sweet with the hummus, and I thought it kind of didn't match. I ate about half of the container of hummus, and I got full. So normally after breakfast, when I decide to snack on my hummus, I eat like the entire container in one sitting. But today I couldn't do that. I was just feeling, you know, satisfied and full, and those are kind of overloaded terms. I know you kind of have to figure out what works for you. We were kind of having a discussion about this in my fasting group on Facebook, And I say eat till you're full, because you should eat until your body tells you don't eat anymore. That does not mean stuff as much food as possible and ignore your body. And I know that that's a learning process. Everybody has to go through that. And that's what I think is one great thing about alternate day fasting, is it makes it very easy. I just feel that it's very hard to binge on alternate day fasting. You might do it at the beginning, but long term, your body is going to adjust because it's going to start to balance your hormones and things like that. So I ate till I was full, and about 1 o'clock I had lunch with my team. I had a Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich, and then I had the leftovers of the hummus with broccoli and carrot chips, and I did have those raw. I also ordered a cookies and cream milkshake from Chick-fil-A. I got a large, which is basically just like their medium size, I think, but I finished about a small size, I would say. Maybe like 500 calories. It was really good. I wasn't actually craving sugar that much. I was wanting donuts, like just in my head. Like I didn't really feel it from my body. I just wanted to get donuts. And I got to the donut shop and they were closed. So when I went to Chick-fil-A, I got the shake. I got a large mostly because it was only 50 cents more and came with a lot more. And I was like, well, I want to have it if I want it. But I didn't end up eating all of it. I had, I don't know, a little over half, I would say. And I was feeling really full from that. I have eaten nothing since then. Nor am I really that hungry, but I'm not overly full, so I do feel like I'm going to be able to have dinner. So that's good. I'm glad that I'm not feeling that overly full, can't eat anything like I was a couple of days ago, because that was super frustrating. So I don't know what we'll have tonight. It's probably not going to be healthy. It's definitely not as healthy as what I had planned for dinner, but it will still feed my body. It will be okay. It is not a big deal. I'm, again, trying not to think of foods as good or bad. Yeah, it's a struggle, obviously. I keep talking about things being healthy and not. Is it okay to say that? I feel like it's not, because that's saying it's good. I don't know, but it's not like I'm going to restrict myself so much that I can't even talk. But anyways, you guys know what I mean. I'm trying to be better, and honestly, I was really looking forward to that. I think my body is naturally starting to crave better foods, and I'm starting to like crave sugar less, but like I just have had zero desire recently for things like chips. I used to eat chips a lot. I think the first time I ever fasted, I fasted for 60 hours, and guess what I broke my fast with? About half a bag of tortilla chips. Yeah. So if you're there and that's where you're at, believe me, I feel you. Fasting is a journey. It's a muscle that you have to work, and it takes time. And, you know, I'm going to enjoy the benefits of it because I've worked really hard to get where I'm at. And I'm going to enjoy tonight. It'll be really fun. It's nice because we've been doing stuff more regularly with them. So I'm getting to enjoy that. And it's like things are becoming a little bit more normal. So I'm going to get back to work so I can get some things done before we go. And I will check in with y'all later. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Today's a fast day, and I think the last time I talked to you guys was after I had lunch with my team, or, you know, before we went out and had dinner. So basically we went to Topgolf, and it was really fun. We were there for a couple of hours, and we had some appetizers. We had some chips and guacamole, which I mainly got that for me, and I'm the only one who ate it. And I did eat all of it. We had that with some salsa, and I actually didn't dip into the salsa at all, really. And we also got some buffalo chicken dip, and I just had a couple of bites of that. They were really enjoying that one, so I kind of let them have that. And then after we were done golfing, we went to this place. Well, we were going to go to this place called Gunther Tootie's, which is this like little diner place. We were going to get burgers, but they ended up being closed, and so we went to Famous Dave's Barbecue. And Kaden and I actually split a meal. We split these like little brisket bites. I forget exactly what they were called. I ate about half of the meat here, and I didn't have any of the onion rings. And I also had one thing of cornbread and all of the mac and cheese. It was really good. That's all I had yesterday. So this morning I weighed 150 pounds, which is a 2.8 pound increase from yesterday. And it's kind of blowing my mind that sometimes I eat 3 days in a row and I will literally eat junk. And somehow I only gain like 1 pound per day. I'll like gain, 0.6 pounds. And then by the end of the 3 days, I'll only gain 3.4 pounds. And then I'll have an eat day like yesterday and I'll gain 2.8 pounds like right away. So it's kind of weird. I don't really know what's going on, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Still holding on to that 5 a little bit, I guess, but it'll be interesting to see how things go. Today's fast should be easy. I may do a fat fast again. Not really sure. Just kind of see how things go, see how I feel. I will check in with y'all later. Hey y'all, it is getting late here and it's getting ready to storm, which is annoying because I was about to go for another walk because I've only walked 4 miles today and I try to get in at least 5 miles every day and that's just not gonna happen. I did end up fat fasting today. Kaden got us some Dutch Bros and it was really good. So I enjoyed that and it definitely helped to make my fast day a little bit easier. I was feeling pretty hungry around lunch, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, it doesn't last for very long. It's just sometimes the feeling is more intense than others. But I haven't felt hungry at all since I had that, and I definitely always enjoy having that on a fast day. It's kind of like a treat, and it hasn't really made me feel bad like it has in the past. I mean, I do like kind of feel full for a second, but I don't feel like it affects the fasting feeling as much. So anyways, I am looking forward to eating tomorrow. Gonna probably start planning out some things, especially since I'm working tomorrow, and so I'm not gonna have a lot of time to cook, but we'll just kind of see how things go. I will check in with y'all tomorrow. Good morning, happy Thursday. Today is a neat day, and it's a working day for me, so I've been pretty busy. I've been for a walk, and I've been trying to keep up with my water, and I have been eating. So we'll talk about that in a second. This morning I weighed 146.8 pounds, which is a 3.4 pound drop from my fast day. And that's all the weight that I had gained from my 3 days of eating and back to my previous low, which is really exciting. So feeling good today. I broke my fast around 8:20 or something like that with a rice cake, and I didn't wait my full hour to eat. I had sausage and eggs, and about an hour ago I had some hummus with a variety of things. I had some steamed broccoli and carrot chips, and I also allowed myself to have some cauliflower pretzels, and I really enjoyed having the mix of them, and I really liked having the steamed broccoli. The steamed broccoli is definitely better than the raw broccoli as far as taste is concerned with the hummus, and I always feel really good after I eat my hummus. Like, I never feel like overly gross and full. I always feel really good from it, and I feel like I'm getting a lot of nutrients. So that is good. I'm getting ready to go for a walk here because I just need a little break from work. I'm not hungry, so I don't think I'm going to be eating lunch anytime soon, but maybe like 1 o'clock I'll get a little more hungry. I'm planning on doing like a bowl today or something. I got some brown rice and I've got some things I want to put in there. We'll just see how things go because I haven't really prepped anything, so, you know, I only have so much time. So I will check in with y'all later. Hey y'all, it's getting late here and I think I'm done eating for the day. More than likely, I'm feeling pretty full, but I had kind of a hard time like figuring out what I wanted to eat for dinner. So last time I talked to you guys, I had my hummus in the morning, but I didn't really have anything for lunch. Ended up having a late lunch, and I made a bowl with brown rice, corn, black soybeans, guacamole, red cabbage, and sriracha. Now, the reason that I use the black soybeans is just because I had them left over from when I was keto, and I used to make these like refried beans with them, and now I have the use for them. I can put them in these bowls, and that was really good. I actually especially liked the cabbage in the bowl. It was kind of sweet and added just a really good flavor to it. So I was pleasantly surprised with that bowl because since I didn't put any meat in it, I didn't really know how it was gonna be. I ended up liking it so much that I decided to have it again for dinner. And I thought I was getting full, but then I just took my portion and put it back into the fridge. And I realized that I was just tired of that food and I wanted something else. So I had some strawberries, and then I also had some ice cream that is this like vegan ice cream that I picked up from the store today. And I'm not going like, you know, clean eating vegan or paleo or anything like that. I was just looking for ice cream without natural flavor because I like saw something in a Facebook group talking about natural flavors being bad, and they linked to this YouTube video, and you guys know how that is. I mean, at least I assume you do. How I am is like I see something new and like I just start noticing it everywhere. So like I started noticing how much stuff has natural flavor in it, and yeah, am I gonna eat stuff with it? Of course, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But I just wanted to try to see if there was I could find an ice cream without it, and this was the only one that I could find, so I wanted to give it a try, and it was okay. But yeah, definitely not my favorite, and I only had just a little bit of that, so that didn't satisfy my craving either. So then I went and reached for some barbecue chips, and this didn't last long. I only had a few of these, and I'm just not really about chips anymore. I don't know, they didn't taste that good. I wasn't about them, and I told Caden that he could have the rest of them. So I reached in the freezer and had some frozen organic fruit pops that I bought a long time ago. I actually bought those for Caden, and so he eats them. And I've never had them before, but they're freaking delicious. And then finally I had some dark chocolate covered pretzels. I think I had maybe like 6 of them or something like that. So really none of my snacks did I have very much of. There's still something like somewhat unsatisfying about my meal. Like I feel like there's something that I want, but I don't know what it is. But I will be all right. I'm gonna drink some water and maybe go for a walk. And I've got to edit my video. I've just been super pressured for time this week with our trip, and then me having to push my week back. Now like I'm gonna be editing my video late as usual, so I didn't have time this week so far to do my full body shot and to share my, to go over my spreadsheet and my weights for last week. So I'm gonna do that in my next vlog, I promise. It's on my list for tomorrow. I have a lot of things I have to get done, like I have to get housework done, wedding stuff done, vlog stuff done. So I just wanna thank you guys so much for watching this week's vlog and for being here and supporting me. And if you are still here, please consider giving my video a like, and I will catch you guys in the next vlog.